Welcome back to Ben's Top 10. And when I was a kid, bad movies had their own little charm. Well, you saw me do my top 10 favorite voice actors, and everybody was asking, where's this girl? Where's that girl? What kind of voice actors list is this if there are no women? Well, some people seem to forget that actors are guys. Actresses are girls. I couldn't have had actresses in a voice actors list, so I decided to give the ladies of voice acting their own list. I find voice actresses to be just as great as voice actors because a lot of my favorite cartoon characters of all time are voiced by females. So, get ready to be outperformed by ladies. Here is my top 10 favorite voice actresses. Number 10, Candy Milo. This woman specializes in voicing a lot of mother characters. She gives a lot of sass to a lot of the moms she voices, making them moms you don't want to mess with. Some of my favorite roles by her include Coco, Cheese, and Madam Foster from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Sweetie Pie from Tiny Toons, and Nora Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot. And even though I don't like Cow and Chicken, I have to admit her portrayal of Mom always cracks me up. Candy Milo may have a small list of roles that I like from her, but she gives full effort in every role she plays, and she's a great start to the list. Number 9, Tabitha St Germain. This is a surprising spot for me. You see, I had no idea who this woman was when I discovered her. However, it was one show that not only helped me discover her, but made me fall in love with her acting. My favorite roles of Tabitha include Rarity, Princess Luna, Granny Smith, Derpy Hooves, Photo Finish, Nightmare Moon, and Mrs. Cake from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. That's right, she voices all of these characters from that show. I know, I was shocked to find that out as well. What I love about Tabitha is she seems to voice a lot of characters that have accents. Princess Luna has a British accent, Photo Finish has a German accent, and Rarity has an accent. For a Canadian, she sure has a great diversity of accents. Bottom line, I love Tabitha St Germain for voicing characters with a little bit of diversity in their voices, and for helping to make Rarity sound funny when she's having a temper tantrum. Number 8, Grace Stafford. You probably don't know who this woman is. I'll give you a clue. Ha 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 ha. That's right. Grace Stafford holds the record for being the voice of Woody Woodpecker for the longest time. She voiced Woody from 1955 until the character's retirement in 1972. What I love about Gracie is she seems like the perfect voice for Woody. Even though it was probably hard to follow Mel Blanc and Ben Hardaway, she got the job of voicing the character by accident. When Walter Lantz was auditioning new roles for Woody, Walter found a tape of Gracie imitating Woody's laugh, and he said, "You're the next voice of Woody." It also helps that Gracie was Walter Lantz's wife. Anyway, Gracie was given the role and she was able to voice Woody with all the energy and charisma of her predecessors, and that's why I love her. Number 7, Russi Taylor. A woman that has done so many voices with Disney, she probably has her own bedroom there. However, she doesn't just voice Disney characters. Her voice can also be heard from several different cartoon studios. My favorite roles of Russi include Minnie Mouse, Chip from Chip and Dale, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Webby from DuckTales, Martin, Ooter, Sherri, Terry, Lewis, and Wendell from The Simpsons. Russi seems to specialize in voicing nice characters to voicing little boys. From her joyful performance as Minnie Mouse to all the voices she does on The Simpsons. I had no idea all those boys were voiced by her. A nice little bit of trivia. Did you know that Russi was married to Wayne Allwine, who was the current voice of Mickey Mouse for the longest time? That's so cute! I had a little happy moment when I found that out. That soon turned into sadness when Wayne died in 2009. That's so sad. I feel so sorry for Russi. Well, I'm glad she was able to be strong and she's still doing some amazing voice work. Keep up the great work, Rusey. Number 6, Tress Macneille. Another woman whose voices can be heard almost anywhere, and she can also voice a wide variety of characters. From little girls to old ladies, she can do it all. My favorite roles of Tress include Babs Bunny from Tiny Toons, Dot Warner from Animaniacs, the current voice of Daisy Duck, Dolph, Brandine, Agnes Skinner, Crazy Cat Lady, Lindsay Naegle, and Cookie Kwan from The Simpsons, and Mom from Futurama. What I love about Tress is she voices a lot of sassy female characters. I'm not too much of a fan of Mary Sue type female characters, so it's great to see voice actresses like Tress give female characters a whole different type of personality. Bottom line, Tress Macneille is another voice actress that has won for the record books. Number 5, Tara Strong. Quite possibly the most popular voice actress of the modern age. This woman is also one who's no stranger to voice acting. She's appeared in almost every single cartoon created since 2000 and has starred in more than 1/3 of them. My favorite roles of Tara include Twilight Sparkle from Ponies, Raven and Cole from Teen Titans, Terrence from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls. My most favorite role of Tara's would have to be Twilight. She plays Twilight as calm, organized, and smart. However, the moments in the show where Twilight goes nuts always crack me up. Tara is really good at voicing characters that go nuts sometimes. Anyway, Tara Strong is another voice actress that proves that you can voice a little girl and also voice a dark and mysterious superhero. Number 4, Andrea Libman. Another voice actress I was most recently introduced to. My favorite roles of her include Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy from Ponies. I know, small list of roles. However, she plays those parts so well that I can't help but to give her extra props for it. She is so energetic and hilarious as Pinkie Pie, and she's so quiet and sweet as Fluttershy. She plays two characters that are so different from each other. That alone requires lots of talent. If you're used to playing a character that bounces off fourth walls, and you have to also play a character that's more calm, that's such a great contrast that I'm sure other voice actors and actresses would have problems with, but not Andrea. I love Andrea Libman because she voices two of my favorite characters from Ponies. That fact alone makes me love her as a voice actress. Number 3, Grey Delisle. If you watch cartoons, there's no doubt you've heard this woman's voice on more than a few occasions. My favorite roles by her include Yumi, John King, and Sunikura from Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi, Frankie, Duchess, and Barry from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Agent Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy, and her various voices on Mad. She just has a really distinct voice that it's hard to miss. I could just listen to a role by her without knowing it's her, and know it's her. Her voice is perfect for lots of girls that act tough and have dark personalities. I know I wouldn't want to mess with any girls that shared her voice. I also read somewhere that she's a singer. If her singing is just as good as her acting, then I'm interested to hear it. Bottom line, Grey Delisle is another great voice actress that needs to be in more cartoons I like. Number 2, Janice Kawaye. I love this woman. She's got such an amazing voice that I just couldn't ignore it. My favorite roles of Janice include Ami and Tekidai from Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi, and Ginny Wakeman from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Aside from the two shows I covered, she hasn't done much voice work. Why? How in the heck can producers not hear her voice and not want to put her in cartoons? I don't know if that's her choice, but there's so much potential. She doesn't have the voice of an angel. She has the voice of an angel's talking cat that swallowed talking mice. I honestly don't know how to describe it. If you just listen to her voice and you don't say, "aww" to it, then you are an alien. Bottom line, Janice Kawaye is a voice actress that needs to be in more stuff. Seriously, girl, you need to hire a better agent. And my number 1 favorite voice actress is June Foray. I just couldn't resist. This is the voice actress that laid the groundwork for all future voice actresses. My favorite roles of June Foray include Witch Hazel, Granny, and various others from Looney Tunes, Rocket J. Squirrel, Nell Fenwick, Natasha Fatale, and various other females in Rocky and Bullwinkle, Magica De Spell, and Ma Beagle from DuckTales, her various voices in Tex Avery cartoons, Knothead and Splinter from Woody Woodpecker, and plenty of other voices that I'm forgetting about. What I love about June Foray is, she's freaking June Foray! She could voice any character, from boys to girls, to old ladies, to witches, to cats, everything. She is my favorite voice actress, and nobody's going to tell me otherwise. Some people might say, but all her voices all sound the same. Truck you! She's June Foray. She's got such an incredible talent that no other voice actress has topped her yet. What I also love is that she's in her 90s and she's still doing voices today. If that alone doesn't show her passion in voice acting, I don't know what does. Bottom line, it's hard to sum up June Foray with words, but I think Chuck Jones put it best when he said, June Foray isn't the female Mel Blanc. Mel Blanc is the male June Foray. And there are my top 10 favorite voice actresses. I love the art of voice acting, and I love both actors and actresses. However, sometimes I find myself enjoying the performances of the actresses more than the actors. Watch out, boys. These ladies don't mess around. Anyway, I'm Ben, and I'm signing out. I'm gonna go find Janice Kawaye a better agent.